Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and we're back with Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise, Year 3 Preseason Week 1 in widescreen.
Yes, and before we begin, I was just perusing the newspaper, and I saw that before the preseason begins, the pontiffs have been pontificating, or whatever you say. The experts have been experting. And for season preview of Kansas City, it says, "We are the dark horse favorite this training camp. We seem to have just the right pieces to make an impact late in the season."
Ooh.
Yeah. Right. And here are the position battles, and you're going to be surprised at this too, RecV5X.
Oh, really?
Yes. Of course, we're going to have Mills and Rhodes having a position battle for starting wide receiver, but look at the position battle for middle linebacker.
Wow, Edwards and Jamie Boston.
Edwards and Jamie Boston.
I would be happy with either of those two guys starting.
Yeah. And then you've got a three-way battle for both cornerback positions.
Ha!
And that's it. That's all we have for the position battles.
Wow. That's surprisingly few.
Yes, it is. I guess everyone else is pretty much, established, right?
Oh, we should check the depth chart just for a quick sec. I just want to make sure that my depth chart is all sorted out.
Okay. Well, here we go. The depth chart. I'm happy with my depth chart, so I'm going to let you do your thing.
Let's see your left end, right end, defensive tackle. Defensive tackle is one of those places I wanted to make an adjustment to. Yep. 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 Yeah, we moved Toby Johnson over to strong safety now. He does pretty good there. He'll be a solid backup for Nipper.
Yeah, you needed a little more depth over there too, especially after you dropped the two scrubs that were the backups to Nipper last season, right? And I think Toby Johnson is a better player than either of those two guys were.
Yep. Combined.
Yeah.
Just about. All right. That's it.
Yep. So we randomly determined the schedule, so we haven't actually looked at that yet. We don't know who we're playing yet.
All right.
But we're going to find out. So here we go. The weekly schedule. And we're going to start off against the Dallas Desperados.
Oh god.
So nothing like dropping us into the deep end here right away, right?
Yeah, really.
Oh my. Okay, well, here we go. I guess. Whoops. And our offensive playbook.
Would you be surprised if I told you that my playbook is a work in progress again?
No, because I know that you've been working on shoring up your red zone defense, which is the one if you do have a weak spot in your defense, it's there. You basically tend to put up a no trespassing sign at the 40-yard line, but if they manage to make it past the 40, usually they'll score something, right?
Yeah. Well, we're on Whip 01.
Whip 01 it is. Okay.
Again.
And the sand gun. So here we go. All new playbook and new experiments. And so hopefully things will go well. In practice games that I've played, things have gone fairly well so far on offense, at least.
Yep.
And we did play a practice game with your defense here a little while ago. And, you only allowed our opponent 3 points. So.
Well, I'm just going to do the usual thing that I always do.
Yep.
Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
Well,
and there's Grant Kaufman, the second best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, actually second best now.
Yep.
Doesn't
I hate
hurt.
that guy.
He has some good receivers to throw to.
The home team
Oh, well.
gets some good receivers too, and it's a big reason
I imagine
for
that they'll be
success
paying
and
some attention after watching the conference title game there and the Super Bowl, where Cedric Perry took out 2 quarterbacks in back-to-back games, right?
See if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
Let's go to midfield for the
So who are our temporary captains? We've
I got Danny Jones,
Danny Jones and
Kelvin Allen.
Kelvin Allen, and I can't tell who the guy in the middle is now. But anyway, we won the toss, and I think I want to defend this end with the wind.
All right.
much
Okay,
anticipated game?
and I have to kick off. This ought to be an adventure. I don't like that kicking meter.
Oh, I'm sure it will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey. Okay,
I'll just put the no trespassing sign up at the 40.
Yeah.
So that when you kick it out and they start on the 40.
Well, I'm going to go with my new audibles now. There we go. So unlike Rec V5X, I run 4 pass audibles and only 1 run play audible.
Yes, you have a very passing-centric offense.
Yeah. Trying to decide what you're going to pick for a middle.
Trying to decide.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be like what, a red zone type of situation?
Yes, I usually use this for cover 4, which is usually also my red zone defense.
Yeah.
My red zone defense is usually a cover 4.
Okay.
In case you guys aren't aware.
But you're going to experiment with something new here by the looks of it.
Yes, some blitz play type stuff.
Oh, you're going to come out of your shell and actually blitz?
Well, I'm going to try, and we're going to see how horrible of an idea that is. Oop, I'm in the wrong formation. That's the right formation. I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, 1 practice game here about a week ago, and that's about it.
And welcome back.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's see how we managed to do on the kickoff.
And the
What's
kickoff
amazing
comes
is that
out onto the
I think for 2 seasons straight now, we've always called kickoff left,
Yep.
and teams still haven't adapted to that yet.
No, it's a working strategy. Oh, look, we got a different guy there on the kickoff coverage now.
Yep, Miller. I
Yeah,
guess-
that's good because you kind of hate to have your starting cornerback out there, risking injury on kickoff coverages, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10. Backing off. Stabler, the lone back.
And it's a toss play.
Wade gets right in there and brings
And you got Travis Wade back on the right outside position again.
Yeah,
'Cause, that was one of the changes you made last season. I put Wade at middle linebacker, and then you put him right back out at right outside linebacker.
That's right.
Although he's had a good solid season at both spots, so
the motion man.
there he is again.
He's an important player on this team.
Yes, he is.
That their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
Well, now I think you're looking at a pass.
Getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Kansas City is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safeties. quarterback back in the shotgun. Dropping back, looking downfield, throwing short to his left. Dumps this one off to his left. Miller makes the
Well,
stop
you could
at the
afford to play that one a
23-yard
little soft, I think.
That's why I picked that play. I figured that, you know, as long as I can prevent them from getting something over the middle.
Yeah, on 3rd down and 16, if they get 10 yards, it really doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
But that's a trademark Rec V5X
Andy Wade
defensive
with the fair catch.
tactic, though, too, right?
Yeah, I'll just give them what they don't need.
Yeah, well, basically what you do is you try to
So they have
force
first
them
and
into
10.
a negative yardage situation on 1st or 2nd down.
Directing traffic. Rose moves in motion. On the ground. Look at that throw. Hollins makes the
Well,
tackle.
Oh, that was all him right there.
yes, it was. That was all Kelvin Allen right there.
7 yards to go.
He ran over that guy and picked up 3 yards.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Looks like he's calling an audible. He tucks it away. Oh, takes him down.
Ooh, and you got Pete Clark in there in your 3 running back sets.
Yep.
Well, it's good to see that he'll still get some action now and then. I don't think he got any last
Down
season.
Here, they have to reach the 48
Well,
yard
my
line.
plan is that I've got a very few number of offensive sets that have sort of like big sets, and almost everything in this offensive playbook is the shotgun, right?
Yep.
Gets rid of it,
And there's that catching coming into play.
Gets enough.
Yep.
They convert for the first down on that.
For all those of you who didn't watch the training camp, we put Coleman through the training camp and improved his catching.
1st and 10.
Even though he's a bit of an older player, he's still the 3rd string guy, and he'd still be the 2nd string guy if one of the first or 2 guys got hurt, so...
Well, let's see if Clark can catch now, huh?
Yep.
Throwing on 1st down. With the throw, on the money.
Ah, not bad.
Yep, not bad.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
I look at your play selection screen, and all I see is passes.
Yep.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
The meat grinder grows cold.
He sees something in the defense. It's a blitz.
I had to rush that a little bit because I saw the blitz coming, right?
Yep.
Tipping it away.
And he made the play when really the receiver should have had it. Moving to meet the ball is something that
Well,
some
that's okay.
receivers don't do well.
6th play of this drive. Calling an audible.
The flat pass.
Dropping back, throwing. He hits his receiver, dives, and brings him down at the 28-yard line. Great throw on the move, John.
I'll tell you, he might be even more dangerous on the run.
Yeah, that's
than he
one of my
is
audibles,
back
right?
there in the pocket.
I'll line up and I'll call a run play here. And if it looks favorable
Looks like he's calling an audible.
to call a pass, then I'll call a pass.
Well, I have to say, your offense is looking radically different from the way it did,
First down.
I think it was in
Oh,
season
he
1.
dropped it. Yeah.
This ball falls to the ground incomplete.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
You've made a lot of changes.
Yeah, well, I wanted to do something different, right? I mean, why do the same thing year after year? Let's give people something different to look at.
Hey, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my philosophy.
Drops back, looking for a
Uh-oh.
receiver.
Oh, you had your corner route on the right there.
Yeah, I should have looked at that probably, but oh well.
It's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole
Well, it can't be
time.
helped, right? Like, you get into a thing where you check a couple of receivers, right? But you don't always have time to check everyone.
They come out in a dime package. Allen goes.
They have themselves a zone defense here.
Yep, we'll have to see what this looks like.
Looking downfield. Pressure.
Uh-oh, didn't have time. Oh, well.
Gets to him in a hurry.
He really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
Oh, well.
I guess we'll punt.
Will come into this game to punt. Green will go back to accept this punt. This one is shallow and short. He signals.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, somebody really was not blocked by the coverage team there.
Yeah, and he's fast enough to get down there and field that in the air, too, which is good. That was a good play. I wonder who that was.
Kaufman sends a man in motion. Comes play to the right. Dropped in the backfield.
Well, you're not going to run wide against me.
Nope.
Any room on that.
You've got too much quickness out there, and your defenses are all very wide, right? Like you present a wide front.
The corners are backing off.
This is probably a pass.
Crosses it out to the
Or
right.
not. But that's okay. It's another attempt at a wide run.
Talk about
Yep.
getting unloaded on. That's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Gain of 4.
Well, that's because if you're playing standard defenses, that's where the money is, right?
Coming up here.
You know, like you run around the standard out-of-the-box defenses, and those guys are chasing then instead of already having a good position to stop them.
Come here, you.
Pass off, and it's caught. Miller with the tackle at the 23.
Well, I'd have had him if he'd have held on to that just a moment longer.
Yeah. Well, you got to stop 2 times in a row there.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt
Yeah,
it
that
away.
time instead of going for the zone defense mix there, that was a pure man coverage. They had enough receivers out on the field that
And he chooses
I felt like
not
it was
to
the best
return this
option.
one.
Yep. Well,
It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's changing the play. Looks like he's calling an audible. He'll pass on 1st down.
oh shit, I pressed the wrong button.
This pass is incomplete.
Yeah, then you hit your offensive lineman in the back.
Yeah, that was totally unintentional.
In a real game, that'd be a penalty.
Yeah. No, that was totally unintentional, but I'm not sure what happened there. I just
X is B.
I had a brain fart and I threw it in the wrong direction.
Well, that's okay. It's just like CFL football out there
Sends a
now.
man in motion.
Actually, you know what? That formation was originated in the CFL.
Drops back with the pass.
Wow, look at
Because
Mills.
Nice read,
Yep.
finding the receiver.
Because you see this formation where before the halfback moved out, where he's lined up behind the quarterback in the shotgun
Yep.
like that. Well, I saw this in CFL games 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and they've only just fairly recently started showing a look like that in the NFL too. You know, like
As they've gotten more and more pass oriented.
yeah, as they've gotten more and more pass oriented.
Back to the game.
But the CFL has always been a very pass-oriented league, and there's a lot of reasons for that.
10 here.
And one of the reasons, of course, is that the field is 15 yards wider, and the playing area is
Nickel package.
10 yards longer, and the end zones are 10 yards deeper,
And there's only 3 downs.
and there's only 3 downs. So you tend to see a lot more passing in the CFL.
39-yard
Yeah.
line. Gain of 5 on the play. Five yards to go.
However, there has been kind of a movement toward more passing offenses in the last probably 10 years in the NFL that I've noticed. And you have teams that will actually come out there and line up in the shotgun on first down and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
You know, and you never used to see that.
Well, there are some teams that still do the running thing, and I think probably where they find their main success is the fact that because almost all the teams are pass-oriented now, almost all the defenses come out in pass-oriented defenses now, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why you still see some teams post like 160 yards a game on the ground, but there's only a few of them. I can't remember who they are. I'd have to look at the statistics again. None of the teams I watch, but you know, there's a couple of them out there. If you guys look up the season stats for the NFL, you'd see them, but you know, there's only a few of them. But I like running the ball. Because bad things happen when you go to the air.
Uh-oh.
Going to the air on first down. To the end zone.
Oh, I overthrew it.
Oh, that would have been a good touchdown for the rookie.
Yeah. Well, he's not a rookie now. This is season 2 for him.
Yeah, I suppose so, huh? Still, though, that would have been a good touchdown. He was open. He ran that route well. He actually outran that guy.
Yep.
Sarah's a very, very fast tight end. That's why we picked him up.
He hands it off.
Oh, that guy just got a hold of me. I saw daylight. I thought I was heading for the end zone there, right?
Yep.
Seven yards to go for the touchdown. The home team come out in a nickel package.
Pass to Jefferson, maybe.
Yep.
Watch that middle linebacker.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's being tricky, right?
Dropping back, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. And he brought it in and gets the touchdown.
There you go.
Looking like Randy Moss on that one. Moss has the most touchdown catches ever for a rookie. And this young man says that he wants to break that record.
Well, it's pretty early in the season there, John.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good.
Okay, so that worked out fairly well.
Into the touchdown they go.
Yeah, nice job by the big guys up front. And the backs had some key blocks too. It takes everyone doing their part to put together a drive like that. I will see some high moms on the sideline.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Okay, it's going to stay in play, and he's going to have to field that because of the where it was. If it took a bounce into the end zone, it would have been a live ball, right?
Yep.
It's first and 10.
I can't believe that they're still coming out in 2 wide receiver sets.
They'll go from the I formation. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. With
Oh!
It's caught. Thomas.
Zach Mack just missed that one.
Yep.
Good read, finding the single coverage in the second.
Well, you know what? These guys are going to get their yards too, right? I mean, they are still an all-Madden team. And it looks like they haven't lost any rating points.
So,
Yeah, surprising. Probably what they've lost is depth, I would suspect.
Yeah.
only one man back. Kaufman with a man in motion.
There's Edwards making a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, well, I audibled into a man coverage there when they moved that tight end out there, because I wasn't just going to let them move that, like, wide receiver speed tight end out on me for no reason.
Yep.
Sometimes that'll result in a loss.
So, Edwards was playing left outside linebacker that time.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Again, he'll get the call. The 40. What a collision. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a
Well,
trailer.
they actually almost made a first down there.
Well, we'll just have to see if they keep to it, or if they decide to change it up.
Yeah.
Yard to go.
Well, single back big, you never know. They might try and play action pass you here, or
The corners are backing off.
they might run. You never know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at this.
With the throw.
Oh, blew the coverage.
Yep.
Number 15.
Oh, well, your safety was there anyway.
Dunbar accelerates and picks up a lot of yardage on that play.
That's just unfortunate.
To cover him close to the
Yeah,
net.
yeah, the cornerback there kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
Like that all day.
Fifth play of this drive. They're inside the 20. So they're inside the 20.
What's that guy doing over there?
I don't know, twitching
The
about.
run once again. Breaks free of the defender. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got
Oh, look at this. They got a big set out there now.
Head to the sideline for a blow. And this is the sixth play of this drive. Inside enemy territory. Throws it. The defender.
Oh, look at that. Edwards picks off the pass.
Just sitting there in the hook zone.
Yeah, nice. Well, see, it looks like you brought one of your blitzes here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what have you got going on here? You got 5 coming?
It's a double outside linebacker blitz.
Oh, okay.
And I
But
have the...
it looks like your linebacker on this side collided with that tight end, right?
Yep, that's right, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you were actually bringing 6.
Yep.
And then you're dropping Edwards short. And wow, he really made a play on that ball, right? That was just him paying attention.
Yep.
And he managed to run over there and make a play on that.
Yeah, and the guy you see falling back there trying to cover that after the receiver gets out of the jam, because that's actually drawn from the villain cover too, so those guys don't just have flat zones, they have jam wide receiver and then play flat.
Mills, the man
Yeah.
in motion.
And so that receiver was jammed, and he was probably shoved way into the middle of the field where he doesn't belong by the jam, especially because we have bigger, more solid corners now.
Yeah.
So I drafted those big-ass players, and then they jam those wide receivers to force them into the middle of the field, and then you end up with situations like that, right?
I see. It was a strategy in progress.
Calling an audible now.
Now, mind you, if they actually don't get jammed, I'm probably dead, but... you know, you can't have your cake and eat it, too.
He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your deep.
Well, I gained a yard.
What happened there?
Oh, there you go.
About a yard to go. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat.
Oh, I can't believe they're coming out and playing you in the zone.
Yeah, actually, they got a good chance to stop me here now.
That linebacker's going to shoot through that gap.
And you keep
Yeah.
your defense resting on the sideline.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 47. Porter makes the play at the
I'll just run away from that guy.
Yeah, there you go. Then he can't shoot through that gap and tackle you.
Either.
That's right.
He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
See, I use I formation big too, sometimes.
Mills goes in motion.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Works for me.
On the ground. The back breaks free.
That's a huge run.
Number 50. Hunter pulls him down. At the 41. They move the chains again.
And that was just out of regular I formation big.
I was
Yep.
talking to the coach the other day. And he said he
Oh yeah, it's a mistake when you don't have the containment guy on that side. Boy, oh boy, you can get in big trouble.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Calling an audible.
I'm not sure how well this is going to work. It kind of depends on how well those tight ends block.
Allen.
There we go.
Green records the stop at the 32.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I know that sometimes these guys, they tend to run in odd angles and then go after the safeties, right?
Yeah.
That's always been a frustrating thing in play design.
Sixth play of this drive. About 2 to go. it off.
See, they played it smart there. They shifted the line one way and the linebackers the other.
Yep.
And that makes it's actually quite difficult to run against that particular alignment, right?
He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
But this is a linebacker shift with the neutral line.
Sends a man in motion.
I can't believe that they've got
A zone defense.
a 4-3 out there against
5 wide receivers?
yeah.
He's looking, gets the pass off.
Well, you had your choice there, Jefferson or Rhodes.
Dump off and move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he
Yeah,
makes
I don't
a
know
lot of
how
passes
Rod
like
Dorsey,
these.
or sorry, how Bo Jenkins didn't lose some quarterback accuracy with all the interceptions I threw last season.
You didn't throw very many.
See, you only threw like 3 or 4 interceptions, and I threw more than 0 interceptions.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gives this one a ride to the left.
Oh, I thought I had something over there.
That's the jumping ability coming into play there, right?
Yep.
It takes a player who can jump to make that kind of save.
Oh well, it's disappointing anyway.
That's why we work on our safety's jumping ability a lot, because that's what is important for those types of stops.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Throws it. Perfect pass. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
See, I saw the corner drop off there.
Yep, and that gives you all the room you need underneath.
Put that
Yep.
thing in there. That's why you used to see a lot of drop passes by a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
I don't know what the hell you were talking about there,
They'll
John.
make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Closing in. He's looking.
They got there so fast I couldn't do anything
Yeah, they brought basically everybody.
Gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect.
because I was trying to throw the short curl on the left there,
Yep.
and I couldn't even throw that short curl. That guy got in there so quickly.
Yeah, they sent like all the extra guys.
6-yard field goal.
Well, I don't know whether this is going to go through or not, but I guess we'll see.
And it's on its way.
No, it's short.
You know what it was? It was that headwind.
Yeah.
I think if without that headwind, you would have made it.
If I'd have gotten a little more accuracy on that too, then he might have kicked it a little straighter and it might have gone too. But anyway, we're still paying the cost of the misrepresentation of that kicker's power in the draft last year, right?
Yep.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolls right with the pass.
Ooh.
Number 50. Number 52. Records
What was that, a running back? Yeah, it was a running back.
Just waited until they got past the flat zone there.
Yeah.
Keep his legs under him, and then boom, he just unloads. Well, that's the depleter.
Not much you can do about that. Did he just trip over his own lineman?
I think Wade got credited with the tackle there.
These defensive linemen have a tough job. You'll see them wear down a bit. That kind of given play, a defensive lineman can get blocked by the guard and the center. Then have to face a running back coming at him full speed.
I can't get off my guy. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He went to the outside.
Not much running room this time.
That's because they're continuing their effort to establish a run game here in the first half.
Yeah, we'll run that.
3rd and 5.
Try running this.
Hoffman with split backs. Under pressure.
Oh, well, no
See,
completion there.
I forced them to leave their fullback or their halfback into block there that time by switching sides.
Yeah.
And their fullback's not the greatest pass receiver in the world because he's a fullback.
Yeah.
So if they want to throw it at him, go right ahead. I don't mind that.
Yeah, and if they don't leave the halfback into block, you probably would have got a sack there.
Probably. Oh, man, that's a good punt.
Yep.
It's going to be rough on you.
Well, we'll see.
It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, they really did throw us in the deep end with this game.
Looks like
Yep,
he's changing
they
the
did.
play. Calling an audible. Fullback handoff.
Oh.
Solid hit. Just
But we'll get a couple of positive yards there, I guess.
Bumblebee
Yep.
in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
and they go with the defense with the run.
They're going to keep running to see what the other team is willing to give them on the ground out there.
Mills, the man in motion.
Whoops. Shit. Okay, well,
He surveys the field, gets the pass.
yeah! Oh, look at this! Go! Oh, look at this. The lineman's going to catch me.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God. What a broken play that was. Yeah, Easley's running the corner route over here, right?
Yup.
And he totally beats, I don't know who that is that's
That's a
covering him.
cornerback.
Yeah, but he totally beats his man there. And then the guy dives at him and misses. And then number 48 can't tackle him.
Yeah, because he's just a bigger guy than him.
And then the other two guys dive and miss. And look at this. That's a defensive lineman that chases him down.
Yep. The
That's how-
99 speed defensive
Yeah,
lineman.
that's how fast these all Madden defensive players are, right?
Yep.
Like if you might have wondered why seem to be having a little bit of difficulty moving the ball against these guys at times, well, that's why.
Yeah,
because
because they're ridiculous.
they're ridiculously fast, all of these guys, right?
Allen moves in motion. Pass play here on first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Jenkins.
Now, that's why you move someone out there to cover that guy.
Yep. Well, especially when it's Kelvin Allen, right? You have to move somebody out to cover him. Because if you don't, you're going to give up a touchdown. And something that's interesting to note here is that from this formation, he lines up wider when I move him out. He's actually in the wide receiver position out here.
Yep.
But there's nobody covering him because the corner stays in lined up over the actual wide receiver in the formation, right?
Yep.
But if we were doing like the full house formation and we moved him out, well, he'd stop about here.
And then the corner would come out.
And then instead of getting, a long gain for a touchdown here, I might have gotten 10 or 12 yards because he just doesn't have as much of a head start, right?
Yep.
Number 12.
But when you give the guy a 20-yard head start and he's got 95 speed, well, he's just going to run away from everybody, right?
Yep. Even if that corner does have 99 speed. 99 versus 95, that's not much of a mismatch.
Well, it's also not enough for him to make up a 20-yard disadvantage, right?
That's right, yeah. Wow, that was like a near perfect kick.
Yeah, that actually went pretty good.
From the 4. Dallas needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
So there you go. We got a couple of big plays there.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
That's probably the longest catch of Easley's career, too.
Using split back.
I mean, that one was kind of lucky when I called the audible there that I happened to, get that to work out. But basically, I designed that type of pass play, though, to try and match Easley up against either a safety or a linebacker, right? Because safeties and linebackers are just not usually as good at coverage as cornerbacks are, right?
Stabler. Solid hit.
Well, he managed to get out there to the wide side of the field, but it just, you know, they just didn't have enough guys out there to keep him going.
Yeah, well, that's why you have those safety backers back there, right? Basically, linebackers playing safety.
Well, I have a safety backer.
Yeah.
Helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Stabler lines up behind his fullback in the
Uh-oh.
eye.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
yeah, well, I was like, oh man, Travis Wade got pancaked by the blocking running back.
Yep.
Coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking.
But then he threw that ball right at my defensive back flat zone there. And, yeah, I don't know.
Mills goes in motion. On the ground, breaks free.
I guess that's why you play defensive back flat zones.
Yeah. I guess I should have gone outside there instead of trying to go back inside, eh?
Yeah, probably. But hey, you know what? Bo Jenkins hasn't had a defensive lineman hanging from his back all game.
No, that won't happen with this offense.
Good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off.
Yeah, that's the entire point of lining him up in the shotgun like this.
Yep, exactly.
Dropping back, surveying the field.
Wow, that guy is Superman. Like, that, normally, if that guy's a normal player, he just can't get there in time to do that. That was just absolutely incredible.
Well, they did start us in the deep end.
Yep. Well, now we gotta try and come out with something that we can,
Get ready for this third down play. We'll take a look at how
If you can get yourself past the 25, you probably could kick field goal.
Dig deep and make a clutch play. When you
Yeah, our
convert,
oh
it
shit,
gives your defense
wrong
a
guy.
little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of.
Okay,
the visiting team call a timeout. They have
we'll try this again.
All right, keep in mind they screwed you on time here.
17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. 7 defensive backs in on this one. With the throw.
Yeah, we'll just do something a little less ambitious and try and get a field goal out of it.
Number 12 comes into the game to try the field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's gonna make this one.
The kick is up.
With a lot of room.
Goes through. It's good. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Well, it sure didn't take you long there.
It's always hard to score a touchdown after an interception, especially when you're playing an all Madden team, right?
No, that's because the AI difficulty ramps right up as soon as you get an interception for some reason.
Yeah, it's like a miniature difficulty spike, right?
The 20. The last series, they forced a bad pace and got the interception. First and 10. The corners playing off a bit.
We're going to see if we can force them to lead that halfback in again.
Kaufman with split backs.
Nope.
Pressure. Rosen.
Yeah, he went out and he caught it even though he was really closely covered, eh?
33. Kaufman guns the
Well,
man.
that's okay, though.
That was
okay.
that was actually a dangerous throw because that was very close coverage. Like, if I'm playing quarterback, I'm not going to try to throw it to that guy.
Yeah.
It's first and 10.
You know, but the AI gets away with that kind of nonsense quite often, right?
Stabler, the lone back. Guns it over the middle. And he makes the grab. Quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there.
Well, these things you just can't help, right?
Just hanging on to it.
Well, you know what? If you let them have a 5-yard pass, that's not really the end of the world, right?
That's right.
To go. Corners playing back. The quarterback is back in the
Yep,
shotgun,
forced him in.
tossing it
That's
over
that
the
fullback.
middle.
Yep.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, and he's running. He's fast. Like, that ended up being a deep pass, right?
Yep.
That the safety had to come up and make the play on.
But he did.
Yeah.
Made the play that time. It was a beauty.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Loosening
But
up
the thing is, though, he's throwing that at coverage too, right? Again, that's a really risky play
Number
that could have
86
well ended
in
up being an interception, right?
Pressure coming. the tackle at the 46.
Now I've got them taking the over the middle. We'll see how long they stick to that.
Yeah. Well, they're going to come up on the 2-minute warning here right away, so they may change their tactics then.
Play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. Hoffman back in the shotgun. With the pass, no completion there. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Yeah, with that fast fullback, it would be a mistake to drop my defensive end in a deep zone.
Yeah. Options behind it. Closing in, flings it to the outside. Incomplete. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass
there he goes. Cedric Perry can play flat zones.
Yep, he can.
I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
See what they line up in.
7th play of this drive.
Well, they've got only single back, so
only one man in the backfield. Mitchell comes in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible. Under pressure, throws it. And this pass is...
You know what? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really hate that cut block tactic by the running back works every time, no matter how many times they do it, right? You know, you'd think that after the 2nd or 3rd time, it just flat out wouldn't work anymore. Because the player who has been cut blocked 2 or 3 times already would be looking for that.
You would think.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure with the throw.
Oh, he just dropped that one.
They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Stabler, the lone back, number 86, in motion. Pressure coming.
Whoa.
Throws it.
Oh, what was that coverage?
Yeah, like, why did he just keep going to the inside like that? Like, why?
He's trying to hurry them back to
That was
the line.
terrible.
He sees something in the defense.
Boneheaded play.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. He hits his receiver. French records the tackle at the 22. Dropping back, closing in.
Yeah, there's Cedric Perry.
By Perry, directing traffic, calling an audible.
Oh, he's got forever.
With the throw.
That's okay. The coverage this time was okay, right?
Yeah, it's just that right side for some reason.
Yeah.
Having a lot of trouble on that right side. That's where the side that Marco Gooden plays on.
Yeah, the funny
I seem
thing-
to remember he's also been given problems with you as well in the
Yeah.
last season.
First score of the day.
Yeah, he's a little bit inconsistent as far as the coverage goes, right? It seems like. I don't know.
Cool and smooth.
Well, they ran 14 plays in 2.5 minutes.
Great kick. He won't return it.
That's quite a few plays.
Yep. Well, but they only got a field goal out of it.
It's 1st and 10.
We had a couple of opportunities for interceptions on that drive, too. It just didn't work out.
Handed off to the back. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
Ball on their own 19. The home team come out in a nickel package. Looks like he's calling an audible. Clark goes in motion. With the pass, he has some room. He finds his man. The 40. Garner.
Lots of room.
Jenkins wanted some time to sort things out.
Now that gets you out of your own end of the field. Now you can make an attempt at doing something here. Even if you can only get into field goal range, you could get that one back.
1st and 10.
Maybe.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
2 deep safeties with man coverage.
Maybe. I don't know.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. He hits his receiver.
Oh, got out of bounds. I got that. Gives me time to get one more play.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
It's 1st and 10. Allen comes in motion. Going to the air on 1st down. Throws on the move.
Oh, threw it away. Well, I've still got a chance to do one more.
Yeah, that only took 3 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
Calling an audible. The home team come out in a nickel package. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Looking for an option.
Oh, come on.
Scripted overthrow.
Really? Wow. That's terrible.
And this should be the last play of the half.
That's the way they shut you down, right?
Yep.
Nickelback in this time. Jenkins with a man in motion. Dropping back. He's looking. Rolling out to his left. Good
No,
play.
didn't see anybody.
Holt did a great
When they
job.
drop back and everybody's playing zone, you might as well just hold on to it. Especially with only 3 seconds left in the half, right?
Yeah, well, that way you don't throw an interception or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like they dropped like 8 guys back, right? Anyway, it's time for the halftime stretch.
Oh, right. And we're back.
Yes, for the second half. And Rec V5X, you are doing the kickoff return duties this season.
That's okay. I like this part better anyways.
So I've managed to throw for 190 yards in the first half in spite of being sacked a couple of times.
From the 12-yard line. Kansas City might be able to put this one away
Okay.
if they can get into the end zone.
Yeah, we got to check out our depth chart here. Okay, so we got Kraus, and I think I'm going to put Green in here, and we're going to let Bo Jenkins sit for the rest of the game.
All right.
And, yeah, okay, we got Clark, and I think I'll put Aldridge in there. We'll let Calvin Allen sit for the rest of the game, too. Unless something catastrophic happens. Looks like Golston and Parkman are going to change spots. Okay, we got Herman, Jefferson, Mills. Okay. With Rhodes and Coleman there. So it looks like
Probably Mills for Coleman.
yeah, we'll go Mills for Coleman. We'll let Coleman continue to play wide receiver 3, I guess. While our two
Scrubs.
our 2 scrubs get to play the first 2 positions, yeah. So Easley's tight end 1 now, Marshall's tight end 2.
I'd put Sarah in there, yeah.
Yeah, we'll swap him out for Sarah. Okay. So, not too sure how things are going to go here with the backup offensive line, but guess we'll find out.
Back to the field. It's 1st and 10. They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on 1st down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
About 4 to go. Aldridge moves in motion.
Let's see if the rookie can catch.
With the throw, room to run.
Yes, he can, and he's got a little bit of speed, so he can pick up a few yards after the catch.
Yep.
Sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain
Well, it worked
5
well
yards
to the left
more,
side. Let's see how it works to the right.
Third situation.
Well, they're practically giving it away.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass.
Well, he almost
juggled
dropped
that
it.
a little.
The 30.
Oh, look at that. Broke a tackle, got 5 more yards.
He's doing good out there.
Throw to pick up a second consecutive
He might be a little slow, but actually it looks like he's got some good characteristics.
Yep.
Until the defense finds a way to
Yeah,
stop
he's only got 76 speed or something like that, but he's got decent acceleration, right?
Yep.
And okay agility.
You don't
know.
really notice the lack of speed.
It's sort of like throwing to a fullback. It's kind of like throwing to
very good chance of extending
Coleman out, or to Golston out there, right?
Or Anthony Gaines.
Hand it off again.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get much on that.
John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing themselves. He's a cornerstone of this defense. And he always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
Proud sends a man in motion. Looking downfield.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Baseball's incomplete.
overthrows all the time.
Last moment by the safety.
That was a good read
Right.
for quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're
Ah,
playing
well.
center field.
Look at the bright side. You're in field goal
Sixth
range.
play of this drive.
Yeah. I was just lucky that wasn't picked off after the overthrow, though.
The home team. Come out
You know
of
what
the
ended up
nine.
happening? That guy just Supermaned
With
it
a man in
instead.
motion.
So,
Yeah.
not a bad outcome. Not a good outcome, but not a bad outcome.
He's looking under pressure.
Yeah.
Scrambling.
Well, now you're not in field goal range.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. These guys, they drop back and they
Yeah, he's one of those guys
They,
who's been playing for a while
Can
now.
just blanket the field because they have
they
superior
play
speed.
like a 7-man zone or something, right? And then all of a sudden, it doesn't matter what kind of play you're running out there. You've got no place to go, right?
Yep.
Out of his range.
I'm pretty sure a lot of times, like I guess we'd have to look at this one, but a lot of times it's their cover too, because their linebackers will just keep dropping back and dropping back, and
Yeah, he's got no leg, this guy. I hope we fired that scout.
I don't know.
Did we fire that scout, Rec V5X?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Probably not. I'm gonna err on the side of probably not.
Loosening up the coverage on the outside.
because anybody who says that guy has amazing kick power, I mean, they obviously are just phoning it in. They didn't actually go out there and watch that guy kick field goals, right?
To be able to get yards on first down.
Tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Is that your big rookie that you got out there?
Yep.
About 8 yards.
He's fast. Chase that guy down like nobody business.
Number 13 sends a man in motion. Pressure gets the pass.
Oh,
But his awareness is a little bit lacking, so
well,
He
that
didn't-
one was a bit high too, right?
Having a bumblebee in your helmet.
yeah, it might have been better if he'd jumped backwards and tried to just tip it instead of going for the. But that's something that you're going to see that is a difference between players based on awareness. That's something that awareness rating really affects.
Real damage.
Giving some cushion on the outside. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just couldn't get off my guy there.
Yeah, well, it looked like that might have turned into something, but it didn't in the end.
Yeah, well, we had Toby Johnson back there.
Backing off.
So we have like a starting caliber player back there.
Yeah.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind
Yeah,
him.
of course you would, you prick.
Pushes it out to the left.
Well, whoever that was on the ball.
Well, that was Marco Gooden.
Yeah.
This defense is extremely
He's
active
playing
and
nickel
effective.
now, eh?
Yeah.
Do a good job of getting up.
Actually, yeah, that's something I might want to rearrange.
Yeah, he made a good play. You might want to leave him in.
Oh, we got Thomas at number 1. We probably want to give some of the scrubs
Yeah.
some.
Give Hasty some time to play.
Yeah, give Hasty some time to play. Where's Hasty? Maybe swap Hasty and Miller. Or some such. No, we'll put Hasty in there. He's kind of linebacker-ish.
Yeah.
Go back to the play on the field. Convert for the first. They'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line. Richardson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. He's taken down in the backfield by number 50. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it.
That was your rookie outside linebacker there,
Where
eh?
he wanted to go with
Yep.
it. The defense was all over.
Kansas City puts it secondary in better position to stop the pass. Slings it to the outside. Dumps this one off to the right.
There's Jamie Boston out there.
Yep, playing the flat.
So yeah, I'd be perfectly happy having Jamie Boston in the starting position. He's just as good as Edwards at doing that.
Newman
Yep.
comes into the game for the punt.
Actually, they're very similar kind of players, except Jamie Boston, I think, is a little bit faster.
That's right, yeah.
Here's the punt. No return here.
I'll just run into that guy.
Yep, might as well.
It's 1st and 10.
What are we doing here? Okay, well,
I think it's man coverage, but they won't lock that cornerback out there.
yeah.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down.
Damn it, I threw the pressed the wrong button again.
Well, thankfully, Golston is a smart enough player. He fought for that one.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Probably took a pretty good hit too, but you know, he fought for that one.
Aldridge goes in motion.
Yeah, well, Golston in season 1, actually, in my offense, caught a lot of passes too, right?
Pass play here on 1st down with the pass.
Oh, that's too far to the inside.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah, well, that's Krause's lacking of arm. What I saw there was that the receiver had the position,
Yeah, but he just can't throw it.
but Krause can't throw it there, right?
Not only does he not have the arm, he doesn't have the accuracy.
Kraus sends a man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw right to him. Garner takes him down at the 39-yard line.
Well, that'll make the 3rd down conversion a little bit easier.
Yep.
About 4 to go. They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off.
Yeah, Mills!
Big hit on the ball carrier.
That was an amazing cut.
You know what that is?
That's
You run that play out of single back big. Watch. I'm running slants with the outside receivers and flats with the slot guys, right?
Yep.
See?
And you just threw it to the underneath guy, yep.
Yeah, but I threw it to the underneath guy because that guy happened to be the guy that was open, right?
fifth play of this drive. The ball is right at midfield. The home team come out in a nickel package. Crouch sends a man in motion. Looking to run it here. Number 28 with the stop at the 46.
Val Golson didn't really block that guy.
No, but that's okay.
As the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Looks like he's changing the play. On the ground.
Wow.
Mitchell records the
I thought that was going nowhere.
40-yard line. Number 47 picks up the first on
But
that
you
pass.
managed to persevere somehow.
Yep. I endeavored to persevere.
The thing is, you have to run the ball successfully.
And you have to be an old person in order to even know where that quote came from.
Aldridge, the motion man. Drops back.
Uh-oh.
He's looking with the pass. Pass is incomplete. Did a good
Somehow
job
in all
reading
that mess, they had the
Get it
flat
there.
covered, right?
Yep. I think they must have been playing hard flats out there.
And this is the 8th play.
Sometimes they audible a guy out that way. Out of a non-standard modification of the play.
Yeah.
Clark goes in motion. He surveys the field with the throw.
Oh, you had Sarah so wide open in the flats there. You gotta look at that replay.
At the 36.
There's nobody out there.
Yeah, I know. I could have thrown it to him, but like I started looking this way first, and you watch what this guy does, right? Like he comes over here, and because I see him standing right there, I know I've got to look somewhere else, right?
Yep.
And because everybody else dropped off, and Easley was left standing kind of in the void in the middle there, and I knew I was running out of time, so I only had like a couple of looks, right?
Yep.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Looking for an option, gets the pass off. He finds his man. Green
Wow, you barely kept that in.
at the 30-yard
Yep.
line.
Well, I had to wait a little bit because that linebacker looked like he wanted to try and hang around out there and maybe make a play on the ball.
Yeah, well, it looked like he feinted in that direction, and then he went back upfield.
Yeah, but because he made a move in that direction, I had to wait and see what he was going to do, right?
Yep.
Throwing on first down. Throws it on the money. Mitchell is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 21-yard line. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about these really high-quality all-Madden players, too, is they're not just like Supermen, they're smart Supermen, too. So you'll see these players do things like feints and other things like that to try to throw you off.
Yep, that's right.
Number 86.
Yeah!
14-yard line. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they've called has worked. Even if it hasn't worked, it still worked.
It's first and 10.
So you might notice I'm running the ball a little bit more now with that I've got Kraus in there.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah, because he's not really as good a passer as... Okay.
Passing on first down. Gets rid of it.
Oh, come on! I'm not sure I believe that, but...
Job of reading the defense.
You could challenge it.
Yeah, I'm going to challenge it.
So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
It's hard to say, too. I mean, Herman's not a good quality receiver.
I don't know. I think he got both feet in, right? See, he's got his left down,
And then he spins.
and then he spins, and I think the right foot is in bounds.
Yep.
When I turned, I was able to turn in time to keep it in.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at you.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after
There, that was a smart call, hey?
Hey, if you
Yep.
get a call like that change, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
They have 7 yards to the end zone. Changing the play now. Clark. Vickers breaks the play up in the backfield. Good work.
Yeah, and that's how they'll take it away from you now, huh?
Yeah.
Shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing
Yeah,
he
there's
saw
not much
was a
that you can
massive
do
hole
about
for
that
defenders.
kind of thing, right?
And they need about 9.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had.
Double
Well,
coverage on the slants.
translates into a
That's
win.
totally man coverage everywhere, too, hey?
Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Hunter belts him hard at the 8. It's 3 tackles so far.
Well, that'll be a reasonable field goal at least.
Actually, I think I can let the quarter run out before I kick it, too.
Yep.
Number 12 is heading onto the field for the field goal attempt. Completed 3/4.
And now we should pause for the third quarter stretch.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're back.
Yes. And we're going to open the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. Since is how I was only able to pick up a few yards on 3rd and long there.
And it's on its way. We have plenty of room to spare.
So I guess he's 2 for 4 now, huh?
Are ready to kick this
Yep.
one off.
Yeah, well, I think, though, too, those other two won't count against him so badly because they were so long.
Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line to the 20.
Well, we got lots of big hitters out there on special teams. I noticed Nipper was out there.
Yep.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Dunbar, the motion man. Throws it. Great throw.
I know, that was pretty good coverage. Again.
Well, but man coverage is vulnerable to that kind of thing, and if they didn't have a really fast, like a pair of really fast running backs that could burn me out of the backfield, I would drop a deep zone into that area.
Yeah.
I still could drop a deep zone in that area, but I'd have to play a pure man coverage scheme to achieve it.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets rid of it.
Oh, well, that time he dropped it. It was the same play twice in a row, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself.
I don't know.
Every
That's just
now and then he'll let
second
one
string
bounce
player
off his
syndrome
hands like
right
that,
there.
but most of the time you
We'll
can
drop
find
somebody
him
in that
make
area
the
now.
catch when you really need it.
Or not.
Oh, definitely. I just switched to the other side.
Wow. It looked to me like you probably should have gotten a sack there. Wow.
Ah, well.
They were on him like glue.
You were robbed.
Okay, so they got 2 running backs out there. I'm not going to play super aggressive on the over-the-middle pass. Because I know that running back out there might burn me. But actually, I'm going to go to man coverage here.
Under pressure with the throw, and it's complete. John, one of your favorite terms.
I think we had somebody deep there that time.
but
Yep.
that's worse than a
So they had to
blow.
take that short curl
That
instead.
hit could loosen your teeth.
Let's see here.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Richardson.
Oh, he ran right by me.
The tackle at the 40. Well, John, it shows to keep the ball on the ground with that play call.
They're running out of time. A run play sure isn't going to help them score that quick one.
That's okay. You keep slowing them down, and they're not in yet.
They need 7. Gets the pass off. And he can't find a way to keep possession. The wobbly pass falls to the ground.
He tried that long pass down the sideline, but obviously whoever you've got playing corner over there is fast enough to keep up with that guy, right?
Well, it's just that guy's actually slower than Gooden, but he's a different player. He isn't Gooden.
Yeah.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Boy, oh boy.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That was pretty much a scripted event, I think. I think it was a dice roll, right? Because there's no way that that quarterback should have been able to throw that pass that way, getting hit the way that he did, right?
Series here.
And then you had 3 coverage guys basically over there too, right?
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure, throwing, and he makes the grade. Number 92 brings him down at the 11-yard line. Nice gain on the completion with 2nd and short upcoming now.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Need to reach the 11-yard line to convert for the first down. Richardson, the lone back, quick throw. He hits his receiver.
Wow.
Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got caught. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
3-step drop and throw that time.
And it got to him fast. It's going to be tough for a defense to compensate for passes like that. You don't want to give them too little cushion, because these guys can really fly. You don't want to give them too much cushion, because then they'll just keep calling plays like that all day.
Oh. See, I had a safety playing a hook zone right in that area, but he came into the middle of the field because he bit on the play fake.
Yeah.
That's number 58 there. I don't know if you see him, or number 50 right there.
Yeah.
So he just went into the middle of the field. He bit on that play fake super hard, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I think this was a dice roll event because, first of all, that longer pass, I don't think that should have been a completed pass, right? I mean, the receiver, for one thing, managed to be psychic, and that quarterback managed to, miraculously, put the ball perfectly in the position where your 3 defenders in the area can't get to it, even though he's about to get freight trained, right?
Well, this is about the average amount of points that I tend to give up versus an all-Madden team anyway, so I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Because I know that with that fullback out there, every time they come out in the 2 running back set, I can't drop my defensive end in the middle zone, in deep zone in the middle. Because that fullback with 95 speed or whatever he's got will just outrun him. And I'll give up a touchdown, so...
Yeah. Tackle there for Lawson. Great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off.
But what bothers me is what's going on the right side of the defense right now. I've never seen that before, where that corner, even though he's in man coverage with that guy, and even though he's got support safety over the top, he just doesn't play it right. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
But that seems to be something that's been going on all game long. Maybe what I'll do is I'll swap the left and right corners.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Is I am going to put Green in for the rest of the game to give him some playing time.
Back to the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Calling an audible. Passing on first down.
Fuck, I threw it to the wrong... I pressed the wrong button again.
Well, at least it resulted in positive yards.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to, like, get used to this, though, because I keep pressing the wrong button all the time.
Well, you haven't quarterbacked in a little while.
Yeah.
Drops back, looking for an option, gets the pass off.
Oh, he was wide open and dropped it. Wow.
I don't think that's a problem with the quarterback. I think that's just poor wide receivership right there.
Yep.
All right, the fact that he's a second-string player is showing there.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
He ran the route perfectly, he got open, and then he just blew it. That's what that was.
Making big plays when they need them.
Dropping back, throwing, and he makes the grab.
You can't not throw it to Mills there.
Nope, you have to throw that to Mills.
What do they do, come out at 4-3 again against that set?
I don't know.
Seems like they're always out there in a 4-3.
Yeah, I think that they rely on their players' talent a lot to put improper coverages out there, right? And get away with it.
Hunter records the stop at the 34. 2-yard gain. First down mark.
Wow, I'm surprised you only got spotted for 2 yards on that.
Yeah, well, you know how it is, right?
Aldridge comes in motion. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Room to run. Great pass.
It's okay, your wide receivers might fail you, but your halfback won't.
My halfback wide receiver,
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble.
you might notice that I throw to the halfbacks a lot in this offensive system.
Especially now that you've got some weaker quarterbacks in there.
Actually, Green is a decent guy. He's better than Kraus.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the experience.
Yeah.
Gets the pass off. Right to him.
Oh, yeah! They're going to call it a touchdown.
For the score.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one.
Like, I think that it's a safe bet that Kelvin Allen is going to be a 1,000-yard receiver this season.
Yeah.
So they're trying to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Good job moving the ball from the field to the touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message.
Yeah, actually, Green has better throw power than Kraus does.
They say 90% of the game.
And he's also got better accuracy, too.
And he's also got, well, his accuracy is about the same, actually, as Kraus.
From the 1-yard line. Defense is tired, sluggish on the last series.
But where he's really lacking, I think his awareness is like 49 or something. Like, he stands there behind the center and he goes, hut.
Yep.
Richardson, long setback. Number 13 with a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Hardy with the tackle at the 18-yard line.
Alan Hardy getting in on the action there.
Yep.
This is where you need to trust the passing game to move you down the field.
And they need about 9.
Yeah, you don't want to pass against Rec V5X because Rec V5X don't like that.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind.
Oh, cut blocked again.
Yep, another cut block.
Number 50 pulls him down at the 20. Another good pass and fine catch. That pass delivered right on target. The receiver able to bring it in for the 4th time tonight. 3rd and 7. Backing off. Only one man in the backfield. Stepping up, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab.
Caught me mid-audible.
Wouldn't have mattered anyways. You weren't going to get there no matter what you did because he threw that so quickly, right?
Hands it off. Runs for the tackle. Big hit there. He was run over by.
Damn, I just can't get a tackle today.
Pulling a trailer.
play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air. Force the defense to defend the long pass.
7 yards to go. Dropping back. Pressure coming.
There you go.
He uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
He's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick...
A little bit of extra strength there, too, hey?
Yep.
To help him push by those guys.
Yep, we've been working on him for years, and, you know, he was like a total fail player for the first little while, but I think he's turned out to be really something now.
Better position to stop the pass. The defense has had difficulty stopping him
Ooh,
on third down.
you see that?
This pass is
Yep.
incomplete.
Like, he's just rushing those passes out there, right?
And you know that the defensive coordinator loves it. He can drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Newman will come in now to punt it away.
But that might be why you got a couple of interceptions in this game, too, right? Because even the other guy was doing the same thing,
Here's the kick.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I almost never get interceptions.
They rush, yeah, but when they rush the passes out there to avoid the sack, right? You know, you don't get a lot of interceptions usually, but you do get a lot of sacks usually.
Yep.
And
Haven't got too many this game.
Yeah, you haven't got too many of this game, but you got a couple of interceptions instead, right?
Hand off to the tailback. Vickers makes the tackle at the 35. Picked up about 6 yards that time. Second and 4 coming up here. The home team.
Okay, well, we're playing with a lead, so why not? Right?
Could work if everybody does their job.
Yeah.
If. Big if.
Hand it off to the back.
Oh!
Number 28 makes the tackle.
Well, everybody did their job.
Yep. See, and I'm doing a little bit of something different here. Watch. I'm pulling the center, right? And then look at that. He turns around because he doesn't see anybody to block there. That's Big Joe Winter, right?
Yep.
And he doesn't see anybody to block there, so he turns around and he picks up the defensive end that's coming from the backside,
You
right?
see, Joe Winter goes, my spidey sense is tingling.
Yeah. Well, because I've got a tight end out here on this defensive back, right?
Yep.
And that's a mismatch.
Yeah, actually, was that the defensive end that Joe Winter picked up?
Yep.
That guy would have run you down from behind if he hadn't picked him up.
Yep.
So Joe Winter made that play.
It's first and 10.
Because we've seen how fast their defensive ends are. When they ran easily down from behind. Their defensive ends are so fast they can run a receiving tight end down from behind.
Yeah, that was by the way, people, that was a 73-yard pass and run before he finally got chased down from behind
Dropping back to pass on first down.
by a tight end. Oh, come on, catch the ball, man. Wow. That's 2 that he's dropped now.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Was that one dropped, or did the safety come over the top and put his hand in there?
I don't know. It looked to me like a drop, but, I mean, what can you do?
Gets rid of it.
You throw it to Mills over the middle.
Number 28 records the stop
Yep.
at the 47.
Well, that gives you 3 more chances.
Ball on the 47
Yep.
yard line. Fifth
Well, it
play
lets
of
me
this
run the
drive.
clock a little bit
2-minute
more too,
warning
right?
coming up.
As I make a first down, and then when the 2-minute warning goes here, I'll be first and 10, and I'll have burned up the 2-minute warning for against
So they
them,
have
right?
first and
Yep.
10 here.
Now, if I run the ball, they'll either have to call a timeout or I'll be able to take a whole bunch of time off the clock, too. And I like my chances running to the left here behind Parkman.
Hands it off to the back. Hunter is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 40.
Right? That was a nice game.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert.
Because now we're just working the clock.
Well, it is almost over.
Yep.
If we can just eat up more time, then they won't won't have a chance to get the ball back and try to score again.
Aldridge done with the stop at the 38. Gain of 2.
Give it to Parkman.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
He's not on the field.
7th play of this drive. We're just about down to 1 minute. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Calling an audible now. Throwing.
Nice catch to Sarah, or pass to Sarah.
Yep.
That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, you don't even got to run this now.
No, I don't.
And you don't got to worry about your red zone percentage here either.
He sees something in the defense. Throwing on the run.
Oh, he dropped it.
Come to the end of this one. And
He was
God.
wide open. Like,
this
yeah,
game is presented by the authority of the National Football
Ridiculous. I can't believe that he dropped that.
yeah, he was wide open behind the defender.
And he just went and dropped it anyways.
Yep. I dropped it right in his hands, and it just fell out.
Good night.
Oh, well. All in all, I think the offense had a good outing. I had a couple of bungling minutes there because of the unfamiliarity of it all, but
I think mostly it was just getting your buttons mixed up.
yeah.
I think your general overall strategy was perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, I did throw for 376 yards against an all Madden team, and I ran for 99 yards too.
Yep.
So that didn't turn out so bad.
Looks like I leaked yardage a bit there.
Well, in the second half, in the first half, actually, you did pretty well. But you didn't give up any rushing yards at all. You know, like they did come out and I think they ran the ball a few times. But look at that. See, they were in the red zone 3 times and you took it away from them twice. You turned them away with 0 points 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah, what can I say?
Well, that's the area that you needed to improve in, and so far it looks like maybe you did.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, one game maybe doesn't really give you any indicators, but look at my quarterback ratings here, hey? See, that's our 3rd string guy.
Yep.
So I'm pretty happy about the depth that we've got. Right? So managed to throw for 3 touchdowns. With that, did I see that 73-yard long pass? That was the one to Easley where he rambled down the field before he was finally chased down by a defensive lineman.
Yeah, Bo Jenkins is shanking his head after that play. He's like, what do I got to do to score a touchdown on these guys?
Yeah, but you want to know how influential Kelvin Allen is on the offense? All you need to do is look at this, right? Like out of the yardage that I did get on the ground,
He was basically all of it.
he was half of it or slightly more than half of it, but look at how much more efficient than he was than everybody else, right?
Yep.
Except for Parkman. Who had 1 carry for 6 yards. So anyway, there we go. But there's a halfback with 5 catches for 88 yards. There's a halfback 5 catches for 50 yards. Right? Allen had 2 catches for 25 yards. This year is going to be the year of the halfback receiver, basically.
Well, it looks like Miller was the special teams guy, and he was the one getting the tackles on special teams this time.
Yep.
And a lot of defensive back tackles in this game.
Well, you were playing a lot of dime defense, though, too, right?
True.
You know, like they were out there instead of your linebackers quite a bit. And that's
7 tackles for a loss.
Yeah, that's something though that I think you needed to do against these guys to stop them from, you know, like throwing the ball for 400 yards, right?
6 pass deflections.
Yep.
Basically everybody getting shot at it. 2 for 4 on field goals.
Yep.
But I think the ones you did miss for the long ones. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I made 1 long one and I missed 2 long ones, right? But that was mainly because this guy still doesn't have enough kick power, in my opinion, right?
Yep.
But in exhibition, that's where you got to find out what your limits are. And I guess the limit for him is about the 30-yard line, right?
There you go. That right there shows the difference between our first-string defensive backs and our second-string defensive backs running the same scheme.
Eh? See, Kaufman with the 37 quarterback rating and this guy 119, yeah. Yeah.
What's amazing is that even throwing 2 interceptions, Kaufman completed 55% of his passes.
Yeah. Well, and he had that one, the 36-yard pass, right?
Yeah, that chintzy one.
Yeah. But running the ball, right, they did not very well.
It's because they run a lot of sweep and toss plays.
Yeah. And, of course, they're receiving their tackles. You know, like that strong safety got lots of tackles. Left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker. They got 6 tackles for a loss, right?
Yep.
But they did get 4 sacks. Oh, look at that. They actually did have to recruit somebody from free agency to play right end. He must be the backup, right?
Probably, yep.
So you're right. They didn't really lose any overall rating points, but they appear to have
Lost a bit of depth.
Lost a bit of depth, yeah. Anyway, and I'd say that your defense functioned pretty well, considering that our very first exhibition game was against an all-Madden team.
And I even got a sack.
Yeah. Who's the player of the game?
Kelvin Allen. Oh, Bo Jenkins.
Bo Jenkins.
We're going to be seeing that name all league long.
Well, you know what? On the pace that he was setting there, he could have thrown for 400 yards.
Yep.
Right? Because as a team, we threw for 400 yards.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that's the week 1 exhibition game in the books.
Yeah, the week 1 Mad Bomber offense.
That's right. I am the Mad Bomber. And,
right.
and we might have actually been more productive if I'd have been, had the first string team out there the whole game too, right?
Yep.
But I really like the way our third string quarterback looked, right? He's no Bo Jenkins, but he, I think, would be a capable backup if we needed one.
I think so, yep.
Anyway, until next time.
I'm RecB5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.